An accident happened. An accident happened. There was rocks coming down from the hill and hit somebody. Okay, help is on the way. There is a doctor here. He will check what happened. Maybe he can offer some help. I was wondering before, should the management provide helmets to all the people who walk on these gorges, because as you saw before, there is a danger of falling rocks. So yeah, I don't know why they don't do it. Okay, this looks narrow. Okay, it's narrow, but not so narrow. Just have to watch your head against bumping into these rocks. Okay. Oh, something fell very near me, a small stone. I was lucky. I was wondering when I was going from home on a vacation, should I take a bicycle helmet? Then I decided not to. And yeah, today I regret not taking one, because this looks like a very dangerous trail with a lot of falling rocks and stones. So hopefully I don't get hit today. Okay, I got an important update about the accident. This family from Holland, they passed me, and as they passed me, I asked them if they were maybe at the accident, and they said yeah, it was directly in front of them, and one girl was injured. The rock fell directly on her head, and then these two doctors came and bandaged her, and after that probably the ambulance arrived. So that's the whole story that I know. And they also told me that after this happened, there were some guys who didn't want to wait at the line. They climbed up. They wanted to climb up to the same area where the rocks came from, and everybody was saying, "Don't go there. The rocks might fall on us." But they didn't listen, and they went up anyway. So crazy people. So yeah, actually I don't know if there was one doctor or two doctors, because in front of me were a group of 4, I think Israelis, and one of them was asking me when this happened, do you know if somebody got hurt? And I said, I don't know, I don't see behind, because they were going behind already our point of view. So I started yelling down, do you need help? Do you need help? There is a doctor here. And then people were looking up, and then some boy started waiting, yes, we need help. And then the doctor came down, and together with I think his wife. So then they went down from the ladder to help the girl. Okay, today I am going to the Slovenski Raj, Slovak Paradise. I just arrived to the parking place, and there's one parking place behind there. The price is €5, and then I proceeded and went to this one, and just a few meters from that one the price is already €6. So I see there's another one parking there. So maybe the price for parking there is €7. I don't know how they calculate this. So yeah, today then I had to pay the ticket there. You scan the QR code and you pay the ticket online by MasterCard or other cards. It's €3 for the Sucha bela, the most popular one, and if you want if you want to do other gorges, then it's additional €1, I think. So because I paid €4. So today is gonna be a whole day hiking. Hopefully not too crowded. It looks very crowded already, and I expect some delays and some waits in the ladders because you have to climb ladders, and oh, this parking is also completely full. Okay, let's start. I decided to go today because it's Monday. I didn't want to go yesterday because it was Sunday, so I was expecting maybe less crowds today. I'm not sure if my tactics works. So the parking here is also €6, so I should have parked here to get closer, but I didn't know. So this is how you buy the ticket. Okay, it's everything in Slovak. Thank you for paying the parking fee. We also stand behind these projects. Souvenirs, shop closed. Okay, Národný park Slovenský raj. Podlisok is the name of the village. Raušice. My plan is to go to Sucha bela first, 300 meters there, and then go up and then return, and I will come here on the river Hornad back to the start. Apparently, so you can also buy the ticket here at the pay station. Info, there are the maps.
Tam se zbíhají všechny trasy a odsaďte všechno dál, takže většinou se jako budeme dostávat sem a pak někudy zase zpátky.
Here and then walk the sun and then go back here to the starting point. I went to the toilet first. They have only one toilet here, and there are like hundreds and thousands of tourists, so I had to wait for some time. And here is the start. Sucha bela. Looks like the trails are well marked, so probably I won't get lost here like I get lost in other places. Eight gorges. Use the ladders. Okay, I passed the checkpoint. I showed him the ticket. He wasn't really looking carefully. He just let me pass. And yeah, this is the start of the gorge trail. It's quite chilly here. I was afraid I'm gonna get hot today, but now I'm afraid I'm gonna get cold. Yeah, this is life. So you basically walk upstream and have to watch not to wet your feet too much. Luckily there's not a lot of water now, so my feet are still dry. So the trail is long, 4 kilometers going up to the top of the gorge, and then I will change to another trail. The majority of tourists here are local, Polish and Czech, which is not surprising because Czech Republic and Poland are the neighboring countries. But there are also tourists from other countries. I haven't yet met a tourist from my country in the last 3 weeks. Apart from Bratislava, I heard a family pass me by speaking Slovenian. Okay, the first tricky part, how to cross this without getting your feet wet. Maybe I'll try this way. Yeah, this way. Yeah. That was easy. Okay. Okay, climbing these ladders. There's the stream down below. Okay. The next part you can hold here, just in case you slip. Okay. So this new part has some chains and this kind of, I don't know how to call them. Okay. There's not too much water, you can just go around here, so you don't need to use those. This one is a little bit broken. Okay, I just finished an uphill part and now it's again an easier walk in the gorge. So this is what I was afraid of. A huge traffic jam before the ladders. So I'm gonna check what's the time now, and I will tell you how many minutes or hours I waited to get up. Before I saw two people turning around and going back. I was wondering, but when I was walking, I was wondering why they're turning back. Now I see, because the wait here is just too long. But the trail is supposed to be one way, but I guess if you turn around here, it's still okay. So that's why those people went turn around. But I decided I will wait. I'm just wondering how long. And I'm giving 1 star out of 5 to the management of this place. They don't put any signs how long is the wait. So yeah, it's just unbelievable. Is it so difficult to do that? I think by this time already the smart people would have turned around. But since I'm not smart, I'm still waiting in line for 50 minutes and I'm nowhere near there. This is the so-called Misha Vodopady bowl waterfall. It's supposed to be 30 meters. But now in the summer, as you can see, there's almost no water because not much rain. Still waiting here. I don't know how many hours, 1 hour and something. I will check later. Okay, I checked the clock. I've been waiting 1 hour and 5 minutes to go up. At least the kids are having fun, while we, the grown-ups, are waiting.
bela and other places.
I will almost reach the first step. I'm so excited. Yay, I did it. Before I was walking barefoot and my feet got wet, and now I'm getting to... I already got cold 20 minutes ago, so that's an additional problem I have, because we're not moving, so my body gets colder and colder, and there's no sun here. I think this is gonna be the biggest climb that we're gonna make, because the waterfall is, this one is the biggest one. Let's see. Waiting at the next section. You can only climb the ladders one by one. That's why probably it's such a delay. Okay, that one got my heart beating faster. Very steep. Even the kids are doing this. Very dangerous. Ooh, another ladder completed. Now comes the easier part. Let's see where this goes. Okay, no more traffic jam. I will check my watch how much time I needed to complete this. Check the watch. It was 1 hour 43 minutes just to go up here. Now it looks like no more traffic jam. I hope so. Okay, there is some support for these rocks. This one is completely dry. There's a bird. Birdie. More branches supporting the rocks, supporting the gorge from falling apart. Good Samaritans put the branches. Even small branches are helping. More wooden ladders. And this. The next waterfall, Okienkovi Vodopad. This one also almost completely dry. Next stop, a tunnel. I'm beginning to see why this one is the most popular. It has a very interesting, very varied events. Okay, time to go up again. Another waterfall, meaning, the name Bochny Vodopad probably means sideways waterfall, because it's not on the main stream, but the main stream is here. I can't complain, I'm feeling cold anymore. I'm feeling quite warm now after hiking again, climbing ladders, and there's also sunshine in some parts. I don't know how this small girl climbed all those ladders, or maybe she was carried. I don't know, I didn't pay attention when they went up. Froggy. They found a froggy. I don't know how they could see the frog. She was hiding. I asked the father of the girl how they climbed the ladders, or they carried them, and he said, no problem, they climbed themselves. And he said one is 7 years old and the small one is only 5 years old. So amazing climbing skills, such small girls. So this trail has an elevation of 400 meters, so it's not really easy. Should be completed in 2 hours, but because of the delays, I think I can maybe complete it in 3 hours and 30 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. I left the family with small children go ahead of me because they're faster. The kids are faster than me. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll just take my slow pace. One rung is missing. I go to the next. I'm not sure if this is drinking water. There's a stop sign. It means going down is not allowed, because this is a one-way gorge. Not all gorges are one-way. The next one that I'm going, River Hornad Canyon, you can go both ways. And now I'm near the top, I think, of this Sucha Bela trail. The mobile signal came back. I didn't have a mobile signal for more than 3 hours, so I am starting to get some messages. Here are the eco toilets. So the bicycle price is 8 euros for rent, and I hope I'm on the right way to go to the Klasztorisko. Time for some barefoot walking to relieve the stress. And it's already past 2 o'clock. I don't know why I'm not hungry yet, because my lunch is in this bag. But maybe later I will eat it to reduce the weight of this bag. I found this soft spot just by the edge of the road. There are stones and rocks. but I'm walking in this part where there are not many stones and rocks. It's nice and shaded here, perfect temperature, a little more than 20 degrees probably. Perfect hiking. Finally I can feel a little bit of hunger, so I decided to have lunch in this beautiful chair. When I was eating, all sorts of insects were flying around me, trying to eat my lunch. Some trying to bite me. One wasp flew inside my lunch plate. I managed to throw it out. So now continuing the walk. While I was eating, I checked if I have mobile signal, and yes, mobile signal came back, so I could check messages and stuff and read online news. And yeah, finish the barefoot walking because the road is too bad now. Oh, there's a okay, there's a sign, go here. There's a crossroads. I was afraid I'm gonna miss again. Follow the yellow arrow. Another crossroads. Where is Klasztorisko? Ah, Klasztorisko this way. Okay, 30 minutes more to the Klasztorisko. I'm halfway from the other point when I came up to the top. The way to Klasztorisko is a little bit up the hill again, unfortunately. Going down now. There's a small trail going to the right, and this one to the left. I don't know where to go. I will check my map. Okay, Google Maps told me to follow this main road for another 24 minutes. Okay, here you need to turn right. Get off the main road into the woods. You see the red and the green dot. I think also the trail also will lead you to Klasztorisko, but this is a shortcut. The trail is gradually going downhill. Okay, I think I reached Klasztorisko. I can't find where is the gorge of the Hornad, so I will just follow maybe that trail over there. Hope it's the right one. It looks like this is the trail. This is the trail that I should follow. It looks like this is the former Carthusian monastery. It's not in English. Church of the monastery. What's up here? The monastery is just a short detour from the road from the trail to the Hornad gorge, so you can do it. It's just a few minutes more. Okay, just now I realized I've been going in the wrong direction, so I need to go back to the monastery and turn left there. So yeah, that's additional minutes. So finally I came back to the crossing when I got lost. I shouldn't have run that, following the green trail. I should follow the yellow trail. So this is a mistake that I made. Should have gone down and just next to this monastery that was here before. So this is the right way, the yellow one. My battery is dying, so I'm not sure how many videos I will be still able to make of the gorge. Hopefully at least a few. This trail is slippery. One boy already fell on his butt, so gotta be careful. This gorge involves a lot of chains. So now I'm even more confused where to go. Okay, so this is not the right way back to the parking, but it's a nice bridge, so time for a photo shoot. Ooh! Kids are jumping. Hanging bridge. Okay, luckily this nice family directed me in the right direction, so I need to go down here and under the bridge. Okay, how do you call this? Rungs or something in English? I don't know. A lot of chains and rungs or something like that. Okay, I think this is how the trail will look now from now on. Okay, that's a difficult part. I don't know why there are no rungs here. So I gotta figure out a way how to get across. Walking above the water. This one is a little bent. But still functional, fortunately. So from that bridge that you saw, hanging bridge, you have to take the blue trail. The blue trail going back to the parking and following this Hornad gorge. And we come again to this, but we can walk already. Why they put this here if you can walk normally? Does the water come so high? Interesting. Hornad River, it's lying that way. I thought it's going in the same direction like we, but no, it's going in the opposite direction. Now climbing this many ladders to the top. This one is broken. Okay, how to cross this one? This one is also moving. Gotta jump and go on. Okay, Task completed. A hollow tree. And on we go. Okay, another puzzling one, how to climb this tree. Okay, let's try. So this is the Wolf Valley, where we are now. Number 4. This one. So where's the parking? Okay, now when my internet started working again, there is signal. So finally I could check what is the opening hours of this Sucha bela trail. But I couldn't find it. The only thing that I could find is it was written it's open 24 hours. So I don't really know if you can come already at 6 in the morning or what. Maybe later I can see some more information when I get back to the beginning of the trail. Okay, that seems like the boys are having fun with the bridge, creaking bridge. Let's see if the bridge is really making so much noise. Or you just need to walk. Ah yeah, it's making a little bit noise. This trail is not so interesting like Sucha bela. There are no metal ladders like in the Sucha bela here in the Hornad canyon. And maybe this one is not so well maintained. There are some broken ladders and stuff like that, and shaky poles. Looks like my camera will make it. I'm still on 19% of the battery. Hornad River. Flowers. For about an hour I've been walking in the shade, and now coming on to the sun, evening sun. It's almost 6 o'clock already. I'm getting hungry. My lunch was very small, so maybe another 20-30 minutes and I'm back to the parking place. Please don't throw me off. Don't break down here. Going up, going down, going up. It's all the time. Up and down, up and down. Another dizzy one. I better stop recording and just hold on. Looks like a steep climb. Let's do it. Steep descent here. I finished drinking all my water, so now I'm both thirsty and hungry at the same time. Seems like this trail is never ending. But I think finally we've come near the parking place. I hope after crossing this it's not too far to the parking place. Canyon Prielom Hornado. We reached the end, finally. And this I want to go tomorrow. Tomaszowski Wychlet. Danger of falling trees, but nothing about danger of falling rocks. Hornad River has carved out. Okay, so this is where you can buy the ticket if you're coming from this side. Tickets. Okay, I forgot to look where this Dutch family went, and now I'm lost. I went this way, but I think it's the wrong way. I saw another trail there, so maybe I'll try that one, because this one is going up again. I don't want to go up again where I came from. And there is this trail, small trail. Maybe that's the right trail, but this one is pointing. I'm confused. This trail looks better, but I don't know. There are some people here. Maybe they know the way. No, they're going in a different direction. Luckily there was signal, so Google Maps started working again. So my hunch was correct. I should take this small trail by the river, not the one going up. So this is the second time I got lost today, but I only made about 100 meters and then quickly came back. So I didn't lose much time and energy. Oh my, how am I gonna come down there? It's exactly 6:30 and I started at 10:30, so it means I've been walking for 8 hours. Well, not exactly 8 hours, because for 1 hour and 40 minutes I was standing in line, so that means I'm already walking for 6 hours and 20 minutes, and I still got 18 minutes to go to the Podlesok. At least that's what Google Maps told me, so let's go. Okay, I made it down from there. Continuing now. Today I'm gonna walk total about 20 kilometers. Should have been 18 kilometers, but I got lost twice, so my battery is saying she's got less than 10% left, so hopefully I can make it without my battery dying. It's a very narrow trail. I have to bow down. Okay, I came here from the woods to the main road. Probably I made a mistake somewhere and I should come to this road earlier, but I don't know. It's hard when the GPS is not working. For the last 10 or 15 minutes I might as well do some barefoot walking. Trampolines. A big bull. I have horses, volleyball. This is a ranch. It's called Ranch Podlesok. My battery is at 6% and I got some nice views over the Vysoké Tatry. So they were catching a train, that's why they were in a hurry. Touristic small train. Okay, finally I arrived back to the start. So recap what we did today. I did today first Sucha bela, going up to here, then walking up to here. That was okay, but then I walked, instead of going here or here, I went this way. Then I realized I went the wrong way. I went back, and then I took this one. But it would be better if I took this one. The green one is shorter. Then here we took this one, the blue one, and come here. And then here again I got lost. I walked here instead of here. Then I turned back and I walked, and also here somewhere I got lost, but then I arrived and now I'm here. My battery at 4% and still a few meters to the parking. 7 o'clock and 5 minutes, so it's gonna be 7 and 10 minutes by the time I get to the parking place. That means today I walked 7 hours and I had a short lunch break, so maybe that means I walked 6 hours and 45 minutes. And I waited for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So total 8 hours and 40 minutes. Yay, I arrived to the parking place. As you can see, it's completely empty. Only my car and a few others are still here. Everybody already went home from the Slovenski Raj.